Hello folks, today in the Dark Hollow garage we're going to be working on the 66 Tempest Turbo 400 transmission. I got a shift shaft seal leak and I also have a modulator valve leaking. So come on, let's go look it over. Hey folks, welcome to the Dark Hollow garage. Oh, and it's a little cold here in East Tennessee. 36 out there in the shop, so I got my little beanie on, got my heavies on. So let's go freeze together, all right? Come on. All right, we're out here in the shop. We got the bullet heater going. It's cold here in Tennessee. It's about 36 degrees. Probably hear that bullet heater in the background. Something interesting here. I got my modulator valve. Got it from the old AutoZone. Made in the USA. Got my tool here to pull the shift shaft seal out. Something interesting though. This is the seal. It's a Duralast. Came from AutoZone. This is the seal that came with his tool. Both say they're for a Turbo 400. This one is smaller in diameter on the rubber part of the seal than this one. Now when I put this transmission in this car, I got a seal that doesn't appear to be sealing, and I'm wondering if that's why, because the inside diameter is larger on the AutoZone on the rubber than it is on this one. It came with the tool. Interesting. We'll find out here in a bit. Yeah, here's the modulator valve. You can see the tranny fluid. Looks like she's dripping down and following the pan. We'll get this out of here in a minute. Now, I don't know if you guys are like me, but you'll grab every size socket wrench that you think it might be to do the job and end up having to go back and get more. Alright, let's get back after it. There's our new modulator valve installed. I was going to show you guys, it's a 1/2-inch wrench to take that bolt out and slide that out of there. It has an O-ring on it, and I was going to show you all of that, but when I pulled it to see how tight it was in there, it came right out, and she started leaking fluid everywhere. So I shoved it right back in there and went and got my new modulator and did a quick pull out and put in, so I wouldn't have any more of a mess. But yeah, it's a 1/2-inch bolt. It comes right out, but be careful, she's gonna drip. Alright, time to go after that shift shaft seal. Okay, so now we're on the driver's side. Shift linkage. There's the shift shaft. The seal's behind all that linkage I gotta remove, but you can see she's wet. She's wet under there. It's coming right out of that seal. Now, I put a brand new seal in that I got when I put the transmission in, and it still never stopped leaking. So, will this new seal work? Don't know. I got two different ones. I'm going to check the one that I pull out of there. It's probably going to get ruined with that tool, though. Alright, folks, here's the moment of truth. I got the tool on the shaft. I tapped it in with a hammer, like the instructions said, and then I turned it clockwise until I felt it go tight. I guess it's into the seal now. So now we got to run this screw in, and it'll draw it out. Try not to make exhaust noise here. Oops, got the wrong wrench. Sounds good. Oh, here we go. All right. Moment of truth. You ready? See if this tool works. We'll start turning it. It's pulling out. I don't know if it's got a hold of the seal or not yet. Oops, gotta get another wrench on it. It's trying to spin. I think it's a 5/8. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Grab it. Hey, hey, hey. Looky there. Success. It pulled it. It sure enough did. Alright. So I'm going to get this off of this tool here. And we're going to compare the 3 seals. Alright. Back in a minute. Alright, so these are the 3 seals. The one on the right is the one I just took out. The one in the middle is brand new. Now the one on the left, you notice the inner diameter is smaller. Well, that came with the tool kit, and it looks like it would seal tighter on the shaft. So I don't know, I think I'm going to try to gingerly get that smaller diameter seal over the shaft after I clean the shaft off, because it looks like it might seal better than that middle one, which is the same size as the brand new one I had already put in it that leaked. Alright, if you can see up in there, we got some trash left over. We're going to clean that out and get that seal put in. Stick with us. Will this seal seal? Will it actually work this time? We'll see. Alright, we got her cleaned up in there with a toothpick. Oh, I'm sorry, not a toothpick, a Q-tip. In and around that shaft. See if we can get that tighter seal on it. Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, we got the seal up in there, and that's the smaller seal. It's a little tighter on the shaft, so hopefully this one won't leak. Now we have to tap it in, and in order to do that, they say to use this tool. Well, that tool won't go over the shaft. I don't know why, it's too small in diameter. So I went and found a socket that'll fit it. I'm not even sure what size that is. Oh, it's a 9/16 deep well socket. Same diameter as that tool right there. So we're going to try this. Hang on a second. Alright, we got that slid over. All you got to do is tap it in. Till you hear it bottom out. And there we go. Pretty easy. It's all done. Time to reassemble. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, we've got this GTO 66 GTO rear axle. It's got a 355 gear in it. We found a drop-in locker, since this is only a one-wheel wonder. That'll be coming up in the future. Well, that worked out pretty good, really. I like it. It's not bad. Now, hopefully I won't have no more transmission fluid on my garage floor. So, if that helped you at all in any way, I hope it did. It's the first time I ever used that tool, so. But I got tired of that transmission leak. So we got her sitting on cardboard. It's all finished. Car's back down on the ground. Everything's, the shift linkage is all hooked back up. So we'll see if it leaks on the cardboard. But for now, that's it on that. Appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with me in the dark hollow today. Have a good one. We'll see you.